It was a cold winter night in 1923 when Walt Disney, a young animator with big dreams, set out on a journey that would forever change the entertainment industry. Walt had little more than a vision, a handful of sketches, and a hope that his passion for storytelling could touch the hearts of millions. But what no one knew at the time was that this humble beginning would one day lead to the creation of one of the world's most influential entertainment empires. The path to success was uncertain, and Walt's ambition was the only thing keeping him going. Walt Disney's early years were filled with struggles and setbacks. He failed multiple times before he hit on the idea that would launch his career: the creation of Mickey Mouse. Mickey was more than just a cartoon character. He was a symbol of hope and joy during a time of economic despair. When Mickey debuted in 1928, he captured the hearts of audiences instantly. The little mouse, full of charm and mischief, became a star, and suddenly, Walt Disney's name was on everyone's lips. But this was just the beginning. Bigger things were yet to come. The success of Mickey Mouse pushed Walt Disney to think bigger. He understood that his future wasn't just in animation, but in creating entire worlds of imagination. In 1955, he unveiled Disneyland, a theme park that would bring his animated worlds to life. Disneyland was like nothing the world had ever seen before. A place where dreams were made real. People flocked to the park, marveling at its attention to detail, its immersive experiences, and the magic that seemed to permeate every corner. Walt's vision of a world filled with happiness and adventure was now a reality. But as Disneyland grew, so did the challenges. The park faced significant financial problems, and there were moments when it seemed like Walt's dream might come crashing down. It was during these difficult times that Walt made one of his most important decisions: to create movies that would enhance the Disneyland experience. By integrating films like Cinderella, Peter Pan, and Sleeping Beauty with the park, Disney began to build a unique synergy between its films and theme parks. This strategy would prove to be a turning point in the company's growth. In the 1960s, Walt Disney faced another personal and professional challenge. The company was expanding, but Walt himself was growing ill. However, his vision remained as clear as ever. He worked tirelessly to ensure that Disney would continue to innovate. By the time of his death in 1966, Disney had already started diversifying the company into television, theatrical releases, and merchandise. Under his leadership, Disney had laid the groundwork for what would become a cultural juggernaut. His passing was a loss to the world, but it marked the beginning of a new chapter for Disney. After Walt's death, the Disney company faced a crucial test. Could it continue his legacy without him? The answer came in the form of new leadership and fresh ideas. Disney's expansion into television, particularly with shows like The Wonderful World of Disney, brought in new audiences. The 1980s saw the rise of a new generation of animators and storytellers at Disney, including talents like Tim Burton and John Lasseter. This new creative team revolutionized the animation world with films like The Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast, helping Disney rise again as the leading force in animation. By the 1990s, Disney was not just an animation studio, but a global brand. The company expanded into consumer products, television networks, and even cruise lines. Disney's ability to diversify its offerings while keeping its core values intact was key to its success. The release of The Lion King in 1994 marked a milestone in Disney's legacy, both critically and commercially. The film became a global phenomenon, reinforcing Disney's reputation as a leader in family entertainment. But Disney's biggest move was still to come. In the early 2000s, Disney made a bold move by acquiring Pixar Animation Studios. Pixar was already a powerhouse in animation, and the acquisition made Disney an even more formidable player in the industry. Under the guidance of Steve Jobs and John Lasseter, Pixar's innovative films, like Toy Story and Finding Nemo, pushed the boundaries of animation technology and storytelling. The merger allowed Disney to dominate the box office for years, with both companies working together to produce some of the highest-grossing films of all time. By the 2010s, Disney's reach had expanded far beyond movies and television. The company entered new territories with the acquisition of Marvel Entertainment and Lucasfilm, bringing Star Wars and the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU, into the Disney fold. These acquisitions were game changers. Disney now owns some of the most beloved franchises in entertainment history. With the MCU's Avengers films and Star Wars creating record-breaking box office numbers, Disney became the ultimate entertainment giant. The company was now a cultural phenomenon that spanned movies, theme parks, TV shows, and even video games. Today, Disney is not just a company. It's a symbol of entertainment and magic. With its theme parks in various countries, blockbuster films, streaming services like Disney Plus, and an ever-expanding roster of iconic characters, Disney continues to shape popular culture. The brand has remained relevant for decades, captivating audiences across generations. The company's success lies not just in its creativity and innovation, but in its ability to evolve while staying true to its core values of storytelling, magic, and imagination. The dream that Walt Disney started so long ago is now an enduring legacy that continues to inspire millions around the world.